Oh, yeah, nigga. Let me tell these guys.
I already know this is gonna be a great day of class.
Yes, it is.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Bitch. Yes. Yes.
I know the faculty is making their way.
Bringing out the
The live taping. Faculty, we welcome you to the live taping.
Good morning, dreamers. We was in the tales of how you see your woman's on the way, and she gonna be a lady. Consistency in that time, and I don't know if you I get distracted. It happens. See, the voices of make it happen. I. Yes. Meditate so you can celebrate. Bring down the door to heaven's gate so you can levitate. Don't ask what on my back. You're welcome. Spectrum of venom, fathom what I become. Anthem of wisdom, I build custom kingdom. So tell them, my nigga, so tell them. Bitch.
So today feel like a Tuesday.
Yes.
No. Like it landed. It like really does.
Tuesday then a motherfucker in this bitch.
Oh man, I think Lance is back.
Yeah.
Okay. Without further ado. No, I don't know. Yeah. We here, man. Faculty here. Yeah, man. It's right down there, that button right there to see what it's about. Yeah. Hey.
What's up, good people?
I love the energy.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh man.
Sad face. The big disappoint.
Hey man, and I know it's not news, so it's probably just energy. It's probably just a late night of excitement.
Oh, I don't know. It's news. I saw what happened.
Oh.
I just saw what happened. Look at
Yeah.
that. It's a weird ass hustles, man.
Is it an opener? Is that's where it gonna be, man? Cause hey,
So
it's
check.
We gotta address it.
So check
okay,
this
good.
out, Mike.
Tell me about it.
I'll go out regular, right? Go get in my car, cause I gotta make a run to the Walmart real quick, right? First off, the reason I had to go to Walmart is because my sister getting married next month.
Yo, am
So
I invited?
yes,
Thank you, man. I got a suit.
I know. I'm aware. And you're gonna be treated with respect at the wedding in your suit.
Keep going. Talk about disrespect though.
Keep going.
Yeah, you can return stuff and everything. So my dad sent me some money for a plane ticket, but he sent it through Walmart.
Oh no.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, my dad's Cash App, Venmo, none of that. Western Union or Walmart to Walmart.
I didn't even know that was an option.
Me neither, bro. So I'm going to Walmart to go stand in this civil rights customer service line to pick up this money. When I get to my car, I start the car, and it sounds like a monster, a lawnmower. Precious Stomach is the loudest noise I've ever heard before. I'm like, yo, what is this? So I stopped the car and restarted. Like maybe I don't know why. You know, when you don't know nothing about cars, that's the kind of stuff that you do. Maybe if I turn it off and turn it back on, all the problems will go away.
I do that with computers.
Exactly. Let me try to unplug the car and plug it back in. So when I start it back, the noise gets louder, and then I notice my check engine light is on, and I'm like, what? So then I look on my dashboard, like on the outside, and see a note. And it's a note like from the police.
What?
It's like on a little index card. It's like hold on.
Now I'm confused.
It's getting more and more complex. I thought somebody stole his engine, and that's what the note was.
Boom. So then it's this.
Okay.
What does that even mean?
So it's like a Sacramento Police Department card, I guess. And it's the officer's name, his badge number, the unit, and the report number. On the back, he hand wrote this. It says, a report has been taken. Your catalytic converter was stolen last night. Please contact us with your info so we can add to report. Thanks.
I was right. Oh my God.
But then on here, it also got like all of this stuff. Like, you niggas think I'm finna follow the police on Instagram?
Yo,
hashtag police, hashtag boys in blue.
These niggas trying to get their numbers up, right? So
hashtag want the parts back.
Yeah. And it's like, so then as soon as I do that, you know the nosy neighbors, them nosy motherfucking neighbors. She was on the third floor and she was looking down like, excuse me, is that your car? Clearly a white woman. is that your car? Because my husband was out at a Klan rally or some shit like that. And he seen something. So we called the police. And the police came out and then they filled out that report. So I'm so sorry that happened to you. And they said they took your catalytic converter. And I guess those things are really popular. Like people steal them all the time. And I'm just so sorry that happened to you. And I just wish there was more I can do. But you should call that number, the police, because they said they'll help you. And once again, I'm really sorry. And I'm thinking, like, I think this bitch did it.
Or a husband, one of them,
Her,
or the police. It's like
or the police.
every
That's my first thought was the police done it and left a note. These niggas sneaky.
Yo, man, I watch murder mysteries every morning. They definitely did it.
How they gonna give you a police report before you call them?
You see what I'm saying? This
Yo,
niggas
was your hood up? Like when you showed up, it wasn't like only
Nah,
thing suspicious was you starting it.
So from what the lady upstairs told me, that's not how they take them.
Oh,
They get them from underneath.
Okay.
So I don't know if they lift your car up from the back, pause, or I don't know.
They make that car tooted up real quick.
yo, man. So now we got to start putting a hood on the bottom of the car.
So look, then my boy called me and he like, yo, they took mine and I went to get a new one, but then they can put a cage on it. So it's like a titanium cage or something around your catalytic converter so it can't be taken. And I'm like, yo, why don't the car companies just do that?
So you can buy more catalytic converters, apparently.
I don't even know if all cars still keep them?
I don't even know what they are.
I don't even know what y'all talking about.
Does the car still run?
I didn't. So I started it made that loud ass noise and I turned it off. So yes, I'm sure it still runs. It's gonna make a loud ass noise. I don't know how fast it goes. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know if that's wise to drive it without all the parts. That's kind of why they put the parts in it. My assumption.
It's like because when you're saying catalytic converter, the first thing that came to my mind was the O2 sensors. And the O2 sensors they do kind of the same thing. Like your check engine light will be on. You're like, why is my check engine light on? I'll be like, it's the O2 sensor. You're like, all right, well, how much are O2 sensors? They'd be like, oh, they're like $400 a piece. I'm like, bitch, do I need those? They're like, no, they just really, you won't pass smog without them. They basically just they keep the environment safe. And I was like, yo, man, fuck the environment.
BT know about cars.
I know about raggedy shit. I know about nigger rigging. So I could be wrong on the catalytic converter because if I would have gotten my shit and it would have been loud, I would have definitely thought, nigga, they trying to blow my shit up.
Hey, look,
yo, man, I got the plug though. I got the plug on cars. I need to buy another car. I just bought one for my kid, man. I'm about to buy another one, right? If you want them, however, these might be the same dudes that stole your shit. But we could get a grand deal. I'm telling you.
Okay, how much you spend on your kid's car? What's the ballpark?
Look, I went low budget, man, but $3,000. We spent $3,000 because he don't need nothing real, and I'm talking great condition. He gonna have this for years,
$3,000 you can get a really, really good car.
Yeah, but I'm spending more for mine. I just want to, yeah. So yeah, man. But yeah.
Okay.
I'm serious, man. I just called him like a few days ago.
Yeah.
But you don't sound like you need a new car. You just need that. You need to hit pick and pull or something.
Have you looked at how much they are?
I don't want to because I know I'm gonna have to pay for it regardless. So no matter how much it costs, I gotta give it to you. So I'm on some Mario whining shit right now. Like I don't want to know.
Yo, man. Hey, man. Sorry, man. Damn.
I'm looking up, but I'm not gonna tell you. What kind of car is it?
It's a Mercedes Honda.
Okay, gotcha. All right, putting that in right now.
Yo, you about to crack the case right now? You about to pick it?
You
Yo,
know,
man, parts, they ain't always that much. It's the labor. So, man, like, if you want me to come by, I could install that shit, man. Yo, player price. I got
it just ain't gonna go where it's supposed to go. But
hey, man, no, you just YouTube it. You just YouTube it, and you just save all types of money.
look at BT face. I don't like it. And then you can always go. Look, this the thing. You can always go to like a Recycle Road and just get one, right? But I gotta get over there.
Damn.
So it's like, yo, I just man, like I said, bro, I just really wish they would have just not did that. I would have just said, if you need some money, you can have some money.
You need to post that on the car though. Like, don't steal my shit. If it's anything you need, just hit me.
I always consider, it's funny if I feel like that's always a real nigga's logic. Like on some like, if a nigga's go rob you or do some weird shit, it's like, bro, just tell me what you need, fam. Like, I could probably help you get to this without all this. I see you on your grind, bro. I see you hustling.
Somebody probably asked that dude, and that dude was like, "Hey, man, I got you. I know where you can get a catalytic."
Lance, I ain't gonna tell you how much it is, but anticipate terrible numbers.
Okay. Look, and then check this.
I looked at it and I was like, oh, okay, this is why they stealing it. I started to want. I'm gonna look up how hard it is to get one. I was like, shit, maybe I should. This comedy thing is cool, but nigga,
catalytic converters a different hustle.
Yo, we need multiple revenues, man. I mean, it's true. So if you can get
insurance don't cover that.
What's it said? Who now?
Insurance should cover that. That's like a stolen car.
Who is insured? The sugar insured?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Come on, Lance.
What? No, he said something about insure. I don't even eat sugar like that. I've been trying to get off of it. So you see, I drink a lot of water. So you saying if I drink insure?
Yeah, nigga, that's crazy.
What'd you say about reassurance? You talking about like positive affirmations?
This nigga Lance Mexican.
Yo, man, I was thinking about stuff too, man. Damn, that's wild. Yeah, man.
I actually do got insurance though.
You got full coverage because that might be worth the call. I'll fuck around and say they stole the whole car.
Yeah, and so not now.
You come outside and the police report just be on the ground. That's crazy.
So yo, in this empty parking spot used to lie a vehicle.
You ever have your TV on, but you not watching something and something's happening and you don't know what the fuck is going on?
All the time.
Nigga, I don't know what's on my TV, but all I saw was like, I looked up and it was like a dude shooting people. Like it was supposed to be tough. He like a cowboy. He like out in the wilderness and he has on this cowboy hat and he has on like the stern face. But then he reached, it's Cowboys and Aliens. So he's like killing shit and it's blood and shit. And then I see the nigga reach down and start unbuckling some nigga's belt and like taking, I was like, what the fuck is this? Some kind of, I thought it broke back. I was like, nigga, what the fuck am I watching right now? And then he just took his belt and put it on because he just needed a belt. I was like, oh, I thought he was finna.
That's how you get it when you need a belt?
I guess.
I just go to Ross.
Right.
I mean, man,
I know Ross close to where these niggas is at. Let me see if I can show y'all my TV without.
He couldn't just ask. Why don't we just talk about that? You know?
As
yeah, ain't no Ross. Where it
Nah.
comes
Yo, is that the wilderness? Because I was like, where's the wilderness? Or is that like
that's
the
all
desert?
wilderness.
That look like the desert.
Yeah.
So I got two things. We're not gonna gloss over BT having multiple scarves hanging over the door because you never know.
Yeah, you never know. Might might have a presidential interview or some shit. Oh, hell,
Hey man, you just never know. And
be-
then two, have y'all seen Brokeback Mountain?
I haven't.
I have.
I didn't see that or Moonlight or Magic Mike.
Oh, is that what? Nah. Hey, I haven't seen it either. None of them.
Yeah, Magic Mike is hilarious. I haven't seen it, but Brokeback Mountain, Moonlight, or Magic Mike is stupid as hell. Oh man.
Hey man, I haven't seen it, but what was you gonna say about it?
About Brokeback Mountain?
I actually heard Brokeback is actually pretty good.
You said you have seen it or you haven't seen it, Mike?
Hey man, what's your question?
I didn't have a question. That was my only question. Was had y'all seen it? I never seen it.
It's no follow up. Like
no, I just was curious. Had y'all seen that? Because y'all remember when it came out, it was controversial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, sometimes the controversy or attention will just make you watch it on that alone.
Yeah.
So like, because I did see Moonlight because it was like it won the Oscar or whatever, and then it was
BT,
like,
why you got the grin on your face? All he said was he watched Moonlight. What's so funny about that? What's so funny about that, man?
I watched Magic Mike too. All right, just balance it out.
Yo, I watched Moonlight, and you know, because there was promoters like black people won the Oscar. It's good, and I was like, oh, let me go see what it was all about. And I watched that shit, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
It didn't make a lot of sense to me in general. Like, yeah, I don't know. Hold on, this lady's calling me about buying a house. Hold on.
I don't want to say though, I don't really do romance movies in general. So it's just like I don't give a shit about what y'all doing over there. I just don't. Hey, man, I didn't see the Notebook either.
What's the reason for that, man? Is it because you already like you have figured it all out when it comes to romance? Like you don't even need a movie, not having the experience you have.
You know what? I like I actually like me and you, Mike, we watch shit like Ready to Love and fucking Married at First Sight and you know all that shit. Like, and that always gives like interesting new perspectives very often, right?
Right.
So I'm all about new perspectives, but these are more fantasy and that's more reality. I think that's the jam.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm watching a whole bunch of 90 Day Fiance joints, but she done got something called Discovery Plus now. So now we going into the detailed lives of these couples, and it's just too much. And it's actually not, because I'm watching it too, you know, but yeah, man, but will she sit down and watch First Take? That's why, man, like she hating, because I sit and I compromise and I do, but when it's time to watch, like, man, I be fighting to watch the playoffs.
Yeah,
because you know it just be that.
Nigga, before we get into that, I want to stay.
No, we're not gonna get into that yet. We're not gonna get into that yet.
Sheesh.
Hey,
but now I do now. Like I loved Girlfriends. Girlfriends is like one of my favorite shows, and that's all clearly a very feminine perspective. I thought Girlfriend was.
No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about romance though, and Lance was talking about gay romance.
Yeah, that's the best sentence. That is the best sentence ever.
Yo, okay. So hold on.
Are you watching? Go ahead.
Mike, you saying you did or did not see Moonlight?
Yo, man, what's the question, man?
I got Mike on record saying he enjoyed Brokeback Mountain, and
You don't have that. You don't have that. I never said that. I never said that.
I watched Pause with Sam J.
Was that the special? That was the special?
not the special.
No,
It's
sorry, HBO show.
the HBO show. Yeah.
Okay, okay. That's the name of it, Pause?
Yes.
Oh, word.
Exactly how you're thinking of it too. She's hilarious. That's a great title.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, that's gonna break down barriers.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because you know, the joke, BT, you was like, can he say it without like offending people? But if there's a show named after it,
come on, bro.
Yeah. It's gonna break down barriers. It ain't gonna do shit to no walls though.
Bro, my brain ain't shit, fam. Like I really, I'm gonna say it now though. I was like, well, yeah, you can't really tear up walls with rubber, but nigga, my brain started to say it. And it started Because I can't live like that as a comic. I can't think it and then filter it. That's just like, that's not a healthy way to be. That's just like,
you gotta let that shit fly. Yeah. You gotta shoot your shots.
But no, nigga, are you watching Run the World on Stars?
Nah.
That shit's amazing too. It's four women and just like their perspectives on like dating and common world. It's
I saw the cover.
It's amazing. It's like Grown Insecure meets like Sex in the City. Very, very good though. Very, very, very good. All the actresses are like killing it. The chemistry's great. I was like, this is phenomenal. Yeah, it's hilarious too. I was like, this is Bree's killing. I was like, every actress on there is like amazing. Very, very good show. Just talking from different perspectives, man.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, it's very, very good.
I just haven't seen it. I'm not good at watching TV.
You don't like to sit still?
You know, and it make it worse with cell phones.
Yeah.
Cause it's like you watching something, but then you fucking with the phone, and then you look up and say, "What happened?" All right, so something got to catch you quick.
Yo, you can't just put the phone down for like a Netflix movie.
Yeah, but a movie is less committal.
That is true.
Man, we watched this movie called The Vanish. We watched that the other night on Netflix.
Yeah, I seen that. That's when they alive, but people think they've been dead for 10 years.
Hey man, don't give away like the whole thing, man.
No, that was in the previews. All I seen was the previews.
Nah, the preview for the movie is their kid is missing, and they're looking for the kid.
Oh, you talk about The Vanishing, Lance, and you talk about The Vanished.
Oh, okay.
I have actually no proof on that. I was just like, it just felt right when I said it.
Hey man, I watched a lot of TV. Hey, we started The Chi season 4. Yo, 1 for 1 right now. That kickoff episode, good.
I'm hella behind on The Chi. I need to catch up on The Chi because I was enjoying it and then I just fell off like aggressively.
Yeah, no, it's legit. Season 3 was kind of watery in comparison to what they did, but season 4, it lived up.
Did you watch The Startup?
Nah, what's that?
Watch The Startup. It's Netflix. I think it was a Crackle show. That's a very interesting thing. A lot of these networks or streaming services or whatever you want to call them, like now everybody's in the business of creating content, right? So in reality, all these shows need a hit. I don't know what this movie is wild as fuck, bro. Look at this shit.
What they stealing now is like shoestrings or something. Oh shit.
No, you missed. The nigga was taking a shit in the river, and then got hit by an alien ship. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Why would you shit in the river and not by like a tree?
I don't have any idea, but he ain't gonna be able to swim with his pants down like that. So you have he was like hopped over the river like it was a toilet. This shit was crazy. Like a lot of these networks are looking for their hit, right? They're looking for the show that's gonna bring you to them, right? For Netflix, it might be like their Stranger Things or oddly enough, Netflix, because they don't want to have to pay for them services. To pay to have Breaking Bad or Friends cost them a lot of money, but to have one that they own is actually a little better, right? But just finding a hit is hard. Like right now, Apple need a hit. Like they got shows that you've heard are good, but ain't nobody buying Apple TV for some show, right? Like if I say Amazon and you say right off the top of your head, you say, oh, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Boys.
What's the show with the I want to say slavery, like the women's slavery shit?
Nah, forget that one. The Boys. The Boys is like that
The
superhero.
Boys.
That's
But this was huge though. This is a really big one. It's like one with the slavery
you
show.
talking about their big slave show?
It's not males. It's like women in the future, and it's like
The Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale, like that. You know what I'm saying? So all these networks need one of those, and I guess this was that for Crackle. So it got 3 seasons. I don't know. Netflix, I guess, just bought out Crackle or bought the show. So that means we might be looking at another season. But it was really good. It's about the
startup.
About a startup company.
I'm a writer. Right.
Like a tech startup company. And all the shit that goes on, more like a more aggressive. Did you watch Silicon Valley?
Nah, but it's a new one. Something like that. This out. I don't know if it's Showtime or something. I started watching it, but
it's like Silicon Valley, but growner, more aggressive, and more violent. But it's very good.
Word.
Another good one.
No.
But with the wifey, watch Run the World, bro. It'll be something she'll enjoy and something you can is like easily digestible.
Yo, she real finicky, man. Like some of the stuff we watch. So she know if it's something we should watch together. So she'll stop watching it because she just, do that. And man, I'm gonna put it on the what's it called and just see what happens.
It's all black women. It's all black women. Very black show. It's great.
Okay.
That's what I heard. A black woman told me how much she enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why the apprehension?
I don't know. It felt like a tree came in here, a little shady, nigga. It felt like that was the default to get to. He says you got broke back and he got Magic Mike. Like, yeah, a black woman will.
No.
Nigga. Oh, did there.
No. Literally, like I was just like this. Just like she was like telling me how good it was. And
like, yeah, nigga, a bitch told me that shit was good, nigga.
Smack your daddy.
Yeah, smack your goddamn daddy.
So, no. I'm just not literally. I just heard it was good.
No, it's
that was the only person I had heard from it about, and she was telling me how much she liked it. And you know how once you hear something from somebody, then you just start hearing it.
Yeah. Like seeing buying a car and then you see that car all the time.
Or somebody taking your catalytic converter and then all these people message you on the internet telling you they got their shit stolen too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nigga, it's sheesh. This shit crazy.
Yeah, it's wild out there in these streets, man.
I know we got a show coming up.
Oh yeah.
We
definitely got a show.
Definitely got a show coming up. Week after next.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Or is it next week? It's not this weekend.
Next weekend.
Is it next weekend?
Wow.
Nah.
Wow.
No, it's the weekend after next.
Yeah. No.
It's next weekend.
It's next weekend.
Wow.
Because June only go to the 30th. They started going to the 30th. And now, man,
wow.
The first and the second is after the 30th on June. So
yeah, I'm probably come up like Tuesday, Wednesday too. That's great. That's fucking phenomenal. All right, shit. Next weekend then.
Hey man, speaking of our shows, I want to give a shout out. Yeah, this is not even a shout out. I want to talk to new comedians in the importance of writing. I like the idea of writing or having access to stuff you have written. So writing books, I recommend it. A lot of people write.
Wait, before you keep going, you gotta give us an intro, baby.
Oh man. Welcome everybody. Black T University episode number, we crazy, 47.
Bow, bow, bow.
7. Mikey Win here. What's my name? Mike E. Winfield here.
He said Mikey win. I mean, Mikey do be winning though. BT Kingsley in this thing. You know what I'm talking about?
I am the catalytic catalytic converterless Lance Woods.
Yo, so, I mean, you should have let that rock a little more. You should have let that rock a little more for this part.
It's still going.
It's going right now? Hey, man, I found an old joke. And I was like, man, and I was like, wait, why don't I do this joke anymore?
Yeah.
And man, it was this joke, and I ain't even gonna drop the thing because you might know it. Y'all might know it just from like the beginning. And I was like, I haven't recorded this. And I was like, this go perfect in my current set. And it's about fake canceling plans.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. You haven't recorded that yet?
Yo, man. And I was like, why stop telling it?
That shit gold. I don't know why.
That's what hey, man. And I was like, oh my gosh. You know, it's almost like having a new joke again. So it's like you look through some stuff, and I'm trying to get everything now on some type of recording at some point is my plan. And I was like, damn, I ain't even did this. So
that's one of my favorite bits of yours.
Yo, it's almost like when you go back, man, you find out it's a whole lot of artillery that you can polish up, deliver better, feel it because you might be somewhere else in life. And it's just like, that's, man, to me, one of the important parts of, you know, creating, but having the evidence of it to go back to. You might dig out some joints.
Yeah.
And I think we have to acknowledge, and Mike probably has some of the greatest jokes of all time that are not recorded.
Yes, easily.
This nigga has so many fucking joints. Yeah. And he got jokes that mean something, and he never. I would see Mike. So check this out, right? I might have said this on here before, but I already started talking, so fuck it. Being in Sacramento, I didn't have a lot of places to get inspiration from as far as comedically. Like people who I could watch and be like, yo, this nigga is dead nice. Yeah, it was a couple. It was a very, very small list, right? And this is years ago, too. And Mike would be at the punchline often and random. And I remember watching this nigga, and this nigga did like a good hour 10. And it was so much shit I hadn't heard, but it was like, but I had just seen this nigga not long ago. So it's like, you see that much stuff, and I just seen you, and it wasn't like a drop off. It wasn't like that shit was hot, but you could tell, like, if you don't know, you wouldn't know he trying new shit. It's like, no, this shit all sounds like polished, HBO ready material.
Yeah.
And I think I feel like I've said this before, so I don't want to keep talking about it. But there was that fucking callback to the soccer. You know what I'm talking about, Mike?
Yeah. The crazy part is I remember that. I don't remember the setup, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And it was, but you know when people do callbacks, like it's impressive, but it keep your distance, right? Mike does keep your distance. He does the callback to the furniture, right?
Yes.
In a million years, no one's ever gonna see that coming. Ever. You're never going to see that callback and punchline coming. Ever.
Yeah. As it should be, it's like a sneaky way to set it up.
Yeah, it is like, because like people do callbacks, and a lot of times people do callbacks on like these really huge moments, and then you come back to it, but he just say some shit and just leave it there. and then call it back. And now you gotta go back and apologize for not laughing at it the way you should have 15 minutes ago.
I remember Ryan Davis stopped you because he had heard that bit. He was like, "Oh, this nigga's nice." We was outside the house. He was like, "Nigga, you be on your shit." And you know how Ryan is, because Ryan's like he's like a comedy enthusiast. Like he really studies like what be going on. Like he had posted something yesterday about like just name, some comics that you love that, like top 5 new generation that just wasn't in the that wasn't in your, that didn't, like if they performed in the 90s, that's not who I'm talking about, right? Yeah. So everybody's in the comments, and I was like, I'm just here to, I put in the comments, like I'm literally just gonna be laughing at these comments. And sure enough, like without a beat, it was like Bernie Mac, Chappelle. It's like, nigga, oh my God. So fast forward to, I'll tell you why I'm bringing this up is I've seen him do this before, and then I've seen somebody like he'll post a list or post some comics and give some comics some love, and then niggas will feel away. I was like, no, he's responding to something else that happened, and you guys aren't seeing that part. So like, no, he really, if you ask him about a special, he saw it, he watched it, and he watched it, nigga. He didn't like half-heartedly watch it. So when me and Mike are sitting outside the ha-ha, and you had just got done, but you had just performed somewhere else, he saw you. And he was like, this nigga is nasty, nigga. He was like, nigga, when you hit the that, then you went to the callback. And it was like talking to a nigga about basketball. Nigga, when you hit the step back, callback 3 off the wrong foot, nigga. I was like, yeah, but you're
ambidextrous with the microphone?
Nigga. But Mike, you write more than most comics I know. Like, nigga, there's probably hella shit that you got that's hilarious that you're throwing out.
Hey, man. You know what's interesting? It's like circumstance. It's literally one of those things where like the house and the problems and the not knowing how to deal with stuff is part of it. It was like, yo, man, I'm leaving. I'm writing this down. I can work when I'm not home. I can't work the same way when I'm at the house. And I just feel like it's just one of those weird situations when everything ain't peachy where it's supposed to be all the time, but it has been the reason to write shit. And man, I gotta say something. Yo, hey Lance, I hadn't seen you just dropped the full your full Keep Your Distance set. So I had watched the joint, man, and I saw that fucking Kit Kat joke. Man, man, this is one of those bits, man, where I'm like, I don't care that it's out. I still want to see you perform that joke.
Yeah.
You know how like musicians got classics and people go to see that song again?
Yeah.
That joke again, man. It's that.
You know what happened with the Keep Your Distance joint? And that show was clean. That was like an Easter show. But because I got both my Keep Your Distance sets in full, but I never thought to post them for those reasons. But then I was watching everybody's Keep Your Distance set on YouTube, not watching the sets, but just watching that everyone had posted theirs. And everybody's views was through the roof. And I was like, maybe it's something about people just searching Keep Your Distance and it just takes them to things. So I was like, well, let me post mine because I've been trying to put an emphasis on the YouTube.
Yeah.
And that was that.
Yeah, man. That's good shit. It was a fire set, man. It was a fire set. I remember when I first saw Lance, nigga, I don't remember where I first saw him, but I just remember like seeing you and I was like, God damn, this nigga's really good. Like I was like, I couldn't understand how we hadn't crossed paths and you were as good as you were. I was just like, when I met the nigga, he was dumb nice. I was like, this is confusing.
The first time I seen BT, from what I remember, from my recollection, was at the Boxing Donkey.
Roseville.
Wow.
No, okay, not Boxing Donkey then, the other one.
And
Cheryl Soccer Mom, Folsom.
Oh, Po' Boys.
Yeah,
Po' Boys.
On the restaurant. Yeah.
Po' Boys. And from what I remember, I only to this day only been to Po' Boys once, maybe twice.
Mm.
And I remember, I remember kind of. I remember I was doing a joke about, I went to McDonald's and I gave her my $5 bill and she held it up in the light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, and I remember after I got off stage, BT was like, and I don't know this nigga. So just me knowing me a little now and knowing BT, right? This nigga had mad scarves on,
How many
several watches. It had several watches, mad scarves. And I didn't but I was getting to know comics. I didn't know, and I was still like day job. I didn't know all of the comics.
Yeah.
But BT was like, no, that he was like, yo, nigga, that shit was hilarious, nigga. But no, he didn't even say but. He said, try to focus on voice inflection. He was like, the shit is hilarious, but your voice stayed the same the whole time. He's like, yo, if you talking, like, do like play with your voice some more and see if you can get something out of your inflections. Now, me knowing BT now, right? BT helps every comic. I see the shit. But the nigga helps in a way like this. Hey, this is what you should do, and he just leaves it alone. Hey, yeah, you should quit, but I don't know nothing. Right? So this is me, like I'm listening, like, oh, okay, work. Because the nigga don't like, he'll say that and be like, you know what I mean? And no, that's another thing too. So he has on several scarves, he got on several watches, and the nigga is like chewing on this shit while he's talking to me.
Yo, and don't forget, he got on one of his own shirts. We don't know which one it is.
It was like, that's good shit, nigga. That shit funny, nigga. But
Nigga sound like the nigga. What movie is that? Nigga, is that Belly? Like the banana.
That shit was dope. Like, cause I remember. I feel like I said this before, but like I said, I remember when I first seen Mike. When I first met Mike.
Yeah.
This nigga he was at the fucking punchline, and later on he told me it was real. But the nigga was performing in a cowboy hat. Look, this is May 12th, 2010. I only remember the date so clearly because the punchline had the showcase once a month. And it was bless you. It was the first Wednesday of every month.
Yep.
Now, this particular time, this month, they moved it to the second Wednesday because of Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
So they wanted the Mexicans to have they shine. They didn't want to interrupt them with jokes. And then May 12th is also my brother's birthday and my uncle's birthday. So my plan was this. I've never seen comedy before. I know I'm about to do it. I've never seen comedy live. And at the time, my church is directly across the street from the punchline. So I know it's a comedy club right there. So I say, I'm going to go watch comedy before I go try to do it. Because I did it June 2nd. So that's a month later with the show. Yeah. Mike had a fucking cowboy hat on.
It was brown, and it was authentic, and just keep going.
Yeah, Mike had a cowboy hat on, right? And he's performing, and you know how Mike is on stage. This nigga's like he's like very mysterious on stage.
Yeah.
Right? It's like nobody knows nothing. Like you don't know nothing about like you, and he talks about himself a lot. So he reveals himself to you, but it's still mystery there because the nigga will just like smile for no reason. Nigga do something then and then go back into something else.
What?
It's a great show, right? But the nigga Mike has a hat on, and he's like, I can't take it off. I was like, what? This shit was so funny because he didn't explain. He was just like, I got this hat on, and I can't take it off. BT, years later, I tell the nigga this story, and he was like, nah, I hurt my shoulder, and I really couldn't take it off.
I remember the shoulder, nigga. He had the injury.
Yeah, man. I think I had hooped too many days in a row or some shit.
Yeah, I might have been at that show. I don't think I went up, but I might have been at that show.
Yeah, man.
That's funny.
My whole arm, man, was like, my shit was broken, man. It was not even broke. It was just done.
Yeah.
And I should
have. It wasn't broken. It was just done.
Yo, what's that shot called? Cause I had to go to the hospital because I literally couldn't lift my arms. And I was kind of creeped out, but man, you know, I'm gonna get stage time first.
Yeah.
You had to get like an epidural type thing or like a cortisone shot?
When was that second one you said?
Cortisone
shot.
Yeah.
So man, I go to the doctor, man. Who knows? It might have been 2 days later after that. Cause I remember I was rolling like that for a while, man. I couldn't take off my shirts or nothing, man. I was just like stuck.
Yo,
I remember this injury.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, and this is what made me love this nigga as a comic even more. Cause he told me this and he was like, yo, I remember that. And he's telling it, and he's like, no, I really couldn't take it off. My arms was fucked up. I couldn't move my arms. And my whole time I'm like, then how the fuck did you put it on?
Wait, Lance, you ever see Mike in full pocket, nigga, before he hit the stage, nigga, like the little groove, nigga? Bro, the first time I remember, I don't know if it was, I think it might have been like the first time I seen you headline the Punchline or Cobb's, or it was like somewhere random, nigga. And that nigga was in that little groove, bro. I was dying. Before he said anything, nigga, I was dying. I was like, this nigga is ready to rip this bitch, nigga. Having a good goddamn time.
Yo, man, what's in cortisone? Because I don't think it's legal.
It's like a steroid or some shit. Yeah.
So man, this is what happened. I go to the doctor. And he's like, what's the problem? I'm like, I can't lift my arms, man. Right? He was like,
the doctor got fucking like, no, do the bird real quick. He's like, I can't.
He had a clipboard and he goes, okay, give me a minute. And man, he like leaves the room and he comes back and they rolling something up and they putting something in a joint and they gave me needles.
Big ass needles.
Man, I promise you, in the room, seconds later, I'm like, what the fuck, man? Yo, and my arms is like, and I was like, yo, man, I don't know what's in that.
Yep.
But for that to be able to happen, that don't even feel like real, man.
Yeah.
And man, it lasted apparently, and you know, my arms still work or whatever. So
that's what they give athletes. You know, a nigga get hurt, he go to the back and take a cortisone shot.
Yep. Kiki, that's what you need to get. The her back is all super fucked up right now. I had a car accident and they put I had to go 2 times. They put that shit in my spine, nigga.
But doesn't that just mask it until it heals?
Yeah, but it doesn't heal because it's a sciatic nerve pinch. But they told me that before, and it's like it's never going to heal. So it was like, so if you feel slightly irritated, you're probably really fucked up. So just take it easy after that. But he's like, we're kind of dead in the nerves back there. So like, and it has a different effect on other people. Like for you, it's lasted forever. For some people, they don't take, or some people like it just won't, or it lasts like a few days or some shit. But some people it lasts and you be good. Yeah, man. It's funny. Side note, Lance, man, like I'll help any comic that ask, but I only go out of my way to talk to comics that are funny. So like, because I mean, it is what it is, bro. If I say something, nigga, it was like, oh no, it was something there, nigga. But I don't just like because like what I've noticed is, and mind you, in SAC, there's a lot of really funny comics in SAC, but everybody doesn't totally understand the comic business, right? Like there's a lot of not fully cultivated concepts and structure for what your stage performance should be, even if the jokes are really good, right? So it's like, because there's a lot of comics for SAC to be such a small city. The scene is big, right? It's like, nigga, a city the size of Sacramento shouldn't have 3 comedy clubs. Like it's a lot, right? But even within that, like the nigga Lance stood out like a sore thumb that night, nigga. I was like, this nigga was hilarious, nigga. It was like it wasn't the audience didn't love a lot of people. They love this nigga. Like the biggest around that bitch, nigga.
Yo,
Cheryl.
BT has given me tags that I didn't get at the time. And then it might have been a year later when I was like, I get it now. Like it makes sense, man. I had this stepman drinking milk out the fridge joke shit, right? Used milk. And the shit you said when you first said it, I wrote it. So I was like, and I didn't get the delivery. It was probably a year later. Looked at the note and I was like, damn, and it rocks. But man, to use a tag like a year later, man, yo, man, I'm telling you, that's why I'm like, yo, you gotta document this shit so you can go back to it. That's what I be trying to tell people, man. It's like you gotta have access, even if it's on a video.
Yeah,
some of the old joints, man.
You gotta say what you was gonna say about new comics and writing, and you said write books, and you was on a.
Hey man, but that was basically it, because everybody wanted Jay-Z, man. We influenced by hip hop, and I don't even believe that. I don't believe Jay-Z never wrote, you know. And everybody's like, yeah, right in my head, though, you know. I'm not saying everybody need to be pen on paper. Some people on computers, some people on some stuff, but like jot shit down. Because, man, you know how we all didn't perform for a long time during quarantine times, and you come back and don't remember the joke. Sometimes, man, you just need the first line of it, and that'll get you rolling, or the whatever the funny part's supposed to be in the joke. And then you was like, oh, okay, that's what I need to get back to it. But if you don't have access to that, stuff just disappear and it just go.
Hey, new comics, write your fucking jokes down. No, I'm not even asking you. I'm telling you, write your fucking jokes.
Have it somewhere.
You're not that good, nigga. Write the fucking jokes down. Jay-Z's been writing raps for so long that he's probably just cultivated a number of punchlines in his head, or niggas that are good at rap just understand rhyme schemes and flows. Like that's how you can see Fab just going to so many pockets with effortlessly. You need to write your material, nigga. Write shit down. On a computer, on a piece of paper, write the fucking shit down, you lazy bastard.
One of the main reasons that new comics should write shit down so they could throw it away after they realize that shit don't work.
Really, it's super not good. Nigga, do you remember? Wait, fuck. Like, what did you just say? You said something about write it down, record it. I'll circle back. But do you remember, oh, that's what it was. Nigga, do you remember the first time you started dreaming about jokes?
Yes.
Nigga, you was just like, oh shit, I gotta keep it like a pen and pad by the bed. And you're just like, that's funny. Like, you'll wake up out of a dream, like either you were on stage or something happened that was hilarious that you know is a bit, and it's like, I'm not going to remember this. Like, I literally have to write it down right now.
I wrote jokes 8 years before I started doing comedy. What you talking about? Like couldn't sleep writing jokes and shit. But 8 years before I started doing it.
Hey man, I did some hypnosis before, right? And one of the things when you're getting it is not you going to sleep, But it's those moments before you go to sleep where the subconscious is like open more. It's like the dream state, but it's before you go to sleep. And that's a lot of times when you're channeling that extra brain energy or that other part of you. And that's a lot of times when the creative side is opened up for you to get some stuff. You know, like when I dream stuff and I write it, I do write it. And it's been a couple, you know, but that stuff it'd be way gone.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta never mind.
You doing it again?
No, this is different. This is
mental blocks. You stopping? You don't want to say it?
I'm gonna bring up like some rap shit, nigga. It's just like
you gonna talk about you as an MC now?
Oh man, listen, man. Hey, fam.
I finished the song last night, and I think I'm super enamored with the parallels, right? Like I'm super enamored with being a stand-up comic, working as a stand-up comic and being in the business and remembering, because you remember stand-up like aggressively, like you remember your first time on stage, you remember like all the ebbs and flows. I remember when I was at like 8 years in and thought I was good, and looking back at when I was at 5 years, thought I was good and realized that, oh nigga, I wasn't hitting no shit. Now I'm that nigga. like looking back at the old me, I'm like, oh, that nigga he was okay with this nigga. Like, and it's like you go through these ebbs and flows, and it's like watching that happen, watching yourself get better musically. It's like I'm drawing this like weird juxtaposition. Like, nigga, this shit is interesting, bro. It is fucking interesting, and it give me. It's a weird perspective. Like I even said, like, all right, if I have a conversation with another MC, like comics, we show each other love, right?
yeah. Nigga tried to say that natural. If I have a conversation with another MC, quite like myself.
Does it keep coming up, bro? Look. What? No, Lance, that's perfect. Because watch how crazy it is. As comics, right? This is one of the things, right? Like we're seeing like a lot of fuck shit going on in comedy with like all these random little issues. And it's one of the things about comedy that keeps us humble is we know all of us, anybody at any given time could have a horrible set and have nothing to do with you. Like if you're a good comic, you know tonight can be the night niggas ain't fucking with you. And it ain't really your fault, nigga. It's just like you can try to fix it. You can not maneuver around it. But just today, it is what it is. Chappelle ain't hitting on shit tonight. It just is what it is. It's like, it doesn't matter how long you've been doing it. He's going to always probably sound professional, but you know in your head, nah, that wasn't it. And I saw them niggas die at somebody else, so it wasn't them. It's just like, I need to just tweak some things and so on and so on. So let me tell it, that keeps comics humble. And one of the reasons we're seeing all the issues is because comics are judging shit that ain't stand up and they're forgetting where we come from. It's like, nah, nigga. Any of us, nigga, some nights you gonna whoop my ass, sometimes I'm gonna whoop your ass. It's like, nah, nigga, sometimes we go all kill, sometimes we gonna all eat it, nigga. It's like,
hold on. I don't want you to leave that.
Yeah, stay there.
When you say comics are judging shit that's not stand up, what do you mean?
I mean, like, I feel like we weren't on stage for so long, so now the issues of what the energy of this envious, you ain't this, I'm this, I do this, you don't do that. Energy is coming because we ain't been on stage in a while, because that balances everything out. It's like if you see somebody doing something and the nigga's essence feels original, then you don't think, oh, that nigga be stealing. It's like, nah, nigga, because nigga stealers sound like niggas that steal. They sound like it's obvious. Niggas like, oh no, this nigga is hack, nigga. It's like he's, hacky hack. Which is different than y'all had a concept for the same idea, same concept. Short story. Playing Call of Duty 2 days ago. Me, Nick Bankshot, and Burpee are on, right? Or me, Isaiah, and Burpee. Either Bankshot or Isaiah, I don't remember. But we're playing, And it's just a trios game. We're running whatever. And this nigga Burpee says, man, nigga, I just dug in my nose. I was like, you all right, Burpee? He's like, yeah, man, I just went in my nose and got a booger that was blocking my breathing, nigga. Like, he went in there and got one. I was like, yeah, nigga. I was like, that should be feeling good. We just having full booger talk, nigga. Just like, nigga, digging boogers is like really underrated, nigga. It's like it's almost as relaxing as getting a good earwax. And it's like, when you get one, you're like, oh, nigga, that motherfucker was in there, wasn't it? It was like the little mixed one. I call that motherfucker. I was like, you had a little mulatto booger, it'd be like half hard, half soft, nigga. That motherfucker have a little tail on. We're having full booger talk, nigga. Dead the booger talk, right? We talking about some other shit. We add Vince to the game, right? We add Vince to the game. Vince has not been playing. He ain't been watching Call of Duty. He ain't none of that shit. He just get on the game. 5 minutes into the conversation, the nigga, it literally a total of 7 minutes had passed, and he's like, nigga, I just digged in my nose. So I just got, man, that one had a tail on. This one was mixed. It had, and I was like, nigga, you see how that shit happened in real time? And this nigga, Bankshot was like, yo, these niggas was just having full booger talk, bro. Like
it was in the universe.
It was in the universe. It's like, no, nigga, I didn't steal that from you. You just steal that from me. We're just comics observing something in real time, right? It's just happening to us in real time. So like, I think that energy comes from that space. I say all that to say, I think with rappers is different because they don't acknowledge dopeness.
They don't, or we don't.
We don't as a community. But it's just like I understand the aspects of where the cockiness comes from because they don't acknowledge you're good also, and even if they do, they don't think you're better than them, and then you start bringing in the essence of battle and all this other shit. Like, we don't gauge as comics roasting as the parallel for who's good and who's bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like for rappers, it's different. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting dead nice, and I don't think I'm getting dead nice, nigga. And I was like, nigga, I'm growing way faster as a rapper than I did as a comic. Because I guess the parallel is like when you write a dope ass joke and you work it to where you want to get it, and then you just get to keep showing that bitch all the time, right? But with music, you have to cultivate it and then put it out for people to consume and hope that they love it. But that don't mean it wasn't good when you put it out, right? Like, it's like if a nigga does or doesn't watch a special that you did at the beginning, like if a nigga don't see my 30-minute, it don't mean it wasn't fire. It just mean he didn't see it. Anybody who watches it be like, oh no, this is actually really good. Nigga, this shit is hilariously interesting, bro. It is hilariously interesting. Nigga, just watching how it's just interesting, like not being good at comedy and then watching yourself get good. It's just like, oh nigga, no, I saw where I was and I see where I am now. So like now that's starting to happen for me, like musically, like no, I saw where I was and I'm putting goals and barriers in front of myself to like challenge myself, and I'm killing them bitches, nigga.
Yeah.
You've been performing live on the low, right?
Yeah, nigga. So I did the first show, right? I did this fucking show, nigga.
So yeah, man, I did the show. Go
Shows
ahead.
and shit, nigga. So I do this show, right? It's called Sofa Noise. It's in LA. They do it once a month, every first Sunday, right? I go the first week and they say it's an open mic. It is not an open mic. It is a crowd that paid money and it's packed in this bitch. It's a showcase, nigga. It's a room that holds sitting maybe 65 people. It's 100 people in this bitch. And this was 2 months ago, nigga. So it's like, oh, nigga, y'all don't even really give a fuck, nigga. It's packed in this bitch. And there's other musicians in there, singers, comics, dancers. I mean, not dancers, but singers, niggas on guitar, whatever. And then, I was like, all right, let me go do a little pussy ass performance. You give the nigga the track, they play the little beat, I do the shit, and it's not good, right? It's just like, I know as a performer, that was suspect as best. I was running out of breath. There was a lot of parallels. I felt like breath was to rapping what light is to new comics. You know, when new comics get on stage, they be doing like this, they be like, because they're not used to the light, nigga. I'm not used to this breathing, nigga. It's just like, whoo, nigga, this take a lot. I'm only up here for a few minutes, but god damn, that's a lot, nigga. I'm drenched in sweat and I'm trying to do the bars hella fast that I can. Oh, nigga, because then my excitement is all right, cool. Shit doesn't go. It's not the worst shit I've ever seen. It's like my first time doing stand-up. Wasn't the worst shit ever. Just wasn't good. We don't hate you, but we'll see who's next. They do the show again at another spot, right? At this other spot called Comfort LA, downtown LA, right? So same people, not same promoters, totally different crowd, but say what's in. So they got people sitting up front, and then they just got a bunch of people standing. It's hella people, right? I'm like, oh shit, okay. I go up. So mind you, you come in, they give you little tickets with a number on it, and then they just pull the number out of a bucket. If you get the call, then you go up. The first time, but the nigga asked at the beginning of the show, who wants to perform? And niggas be sitting like this. It's like, so let me get this right. Niggas move to LA, niggas want your opportunities, and it's a packed full of the room people, and y'all don't want to perform. And they're coming to, oh yeah, you right, nigga, I'm gonna perform. Nigga, I'm sitting on my hands. No, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, nigga. I'm going to watch unless my number get called. First time the number gets called, right? The second time I go, I'm late. So I'm like, all right, it's cool. They normally did like on the first show, they had put together like a random cipher in the middle of the show where the band was just playing and you just went up and did bars. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll just end up doing that. Whatever, right? I'm chilling. And then, but I do have a ticket. I say, if I do go up, it's not going to be when this nigga called people. It'll be because the Lord wants me to perform. They called my number. I was like, oh shit. Well, he's actually excited to see me because this is 2 months in a row. And I told this nigga I'd be back. And he was like, and he told me, he was like, bro, I see what you're trying to do. So it wasn't bad. He said, yeah, just keep coming back. And he was like, I see what happened with Lil Duval. He was like, nah, you're good. Come back. He was like, but don't be afraid to mix the two things in. Because when I did the first performance, as soon as I didn't want no comedy shit on me, right? I didn't want comedy to be influenced in this performance. I wanted to just be a rapper. Nigga, I do the fucking song. And then after I'm like, oh, nigga, it's all comedy after that, nigga. It's all comedy in the first period, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm in the band. Y'all doing all right. And then they like me. They're like, oh, you was great. I was like, comedy, nigga. All right, cool.
Saves the day.
No, nigga, say the day like a motherfucker. So he was like, don't be afraid to like just be that, nigga. He was like, you don't have to do funny songs to be that. I'm like, all right. So the second time he was like, all right, man, this dude got great energy. Y'all gonna like it, whatever. Let me tell you how aggressive the show is. They don't even say your name. Y'all give it up for this dude. They do this for everybody. They do not say your name. Unless he know you, like, y'all give it up for the next performer. Nigga, I go up and I'm like, all right, now I've done this show before. I gotta say, yo, listen, I was like, man, I was here a couple times ago. I was like, I've been doing stand-up comedy for a very long time, but I don't get my little pussy ass raps off too, nigga. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, nigga? I was like, ain't no funny shit either, nigga. We in here. We gonna get better together. They're like, all right. Like the crowd is now mentally connected, nigga. Boom, song comes on. I tell these niggas what to say. They say it. And now I'm doing the performance, but I'm looking up here. And I literally say in the middle of performance, like before I'm performing, like, no, make eye contact. Like, nigga.
Like this?
I literally would like, I literally did like a little come on, Vogue, nigga. Like I did a full Magic Mike Brokeback Moonlight, nigga. So, nigga, I do the performance way better. Crowds rocking, niggas are bouncing, niggas dap me up after, like, you like, oh man, good set. I'm like, oh nigga, I'm a rapper. But nigga, fuck all that. Cause that's still the first song I had put out. Nigga, the shit I'm writing now, looking at that song land, no, that's good. But I could be better. Nigga rapping, bro. Yeah.
It's that feeling. I know that. Yeah, I know that feeling.
Like you write a dope joke and you're like, nah, nigga. Nah, I'm gonna call the furniture back here. Yeah, that'll be crazy. if I call her bring the furniture, yeah, them niggas will never see that coming. It's like niggas like, and I realized it like when I finished, I was like, nope, this is why I'm doing this. Cause nigga, my excitement, bro. I'm just like
endorphins, baby. It's pulling them out.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. It's good.
And nigga's a real MC right now.
Cause Lance, you've been around rappers, you've done music before, so like, here's the funny part. Comics will tell comics, oh nigga, you're hilarious, bro. Like we get it. Rappers ain't gonna never give me that. It don't matter. Because I know, nigga, I'm killing this shit. Like I'm like, nah, nigga, just like I remember I did one of the songs that I went up to Portland to do. I remember the nigga that sent me beats as a comedian that was just what's the I was doing the bars and the nigga stifling. Like I watched this nigga sit back like, okay then.
Yo, man. So you saying they looked at you like they looked at Eminem at the 8 Mile when he was walking back through the crowd?
Nigga, like a white nigga. Like a white, bro. Mikey, this shit is interesting. It's just like an interesting journey, bro. It's like I don't want to stay here too long. Nigga. We ain't already been.
No, you know what I like though? I like that you opened up other paths because I think that's so important, man. I mean, it's so many factors, man, and to love it because a lot of dudes hopped into sketch because they're like, shit, guess I gotta do sketch. Fuck. Yeah, but it's like you love this. So it's like you doing something that's being fueled by passion versus by necessity. And I think that's way better approach.
Yeah. But okay, and Mike, and it's like, just think of it in the aspects of comedy, right? I'm still writing punchlines. Like I'm still writing punchlines. They just happen to be in rhythmic form now, right? So it's like, nah, nigga, I feel like my pen is just nice in general. Nigga, like, Mike, imagine somebody reading a movie you wrote, like, oh, nigga, this shit's hilarious. That's how it feels. Nigga's like, nah, nigga. Bro. Like, Lance, I'm getting way too cocky 7 songs in, nigga. But if this is where I'm at 7 songs in, I promise you, nigga, I am way better at this than I thought I was going to be. I'm still writing punchlines, nigga. I was like, damn, I was writing punchlines. I was like, I don't even know if people gonna catch that one. Like, I was like,
he said I'm over their head.
I might have to dumb this shit down a little bit because that might have been
double down my money to double my dollars.
Yeah, I might have to bring it down a notch because that, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah.
He said my bars too complex. They can't comprehend.
They'll get it after the 3rd listen.
I was just like, sheesh. And nigga, so like, okay, so in that same vein, like, all right, if you're writing a stand-up set, right? It's like, that something can be funny or good without the aspects of complexity. So then you start, it's such a new world for me. I'm like, all right, am I overthinking it? Because I don't even know if niggas still rap like this. All my influences are from niggas that are like when rapping was a thing, now it's more melodic and like, am I gonna sound old? Like, am I gonna sound like a, if Ghostface came out today, would it be a problem? Not compare myself to Ghostface, I don't know Ghostface that well, but I'm saying, I don't know if it's
outdated.
Yeah, it's gonna sound dated. Cause right. Nigga, I heard, nigga, did you hear the Soulja Boy, Rick and Morty shit? Nick, you saw the little meme where he was just fucking around. I was like, oh, I see why kids love this. And it's Soulja Boy, nigga. It wasn't like this like super profound thing, but it was just like a groove, nigga. I listened to, he was just fucking around, and he was fucking around on Twitch, and I guess he was playing Rick and Morty or watching the Rick and Morty game, and it just turned him into a freestyle, and then he made a whole song behind that shit. And I was like, this shit'll fuck around and be a hit, nigga. Like in a club, this shit'll probably fucking go off, nigga. I don't know why, but Soulja Boy's made hits before. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you have inspired me. Yo, man, forget this out of necessity shit. I'm gonna do stuff I love. That's it.
That's it, bro.
I'm gonna do stuff I love starting today. Yes.
Yes, Mike.
That's it.
Mike, somebody picks up your script. They may or may not know you as a stand-up, but they just read the script like, yo, this shit is hilarious. This nigga is crazy on the. Woo,
Hey, look.
nigga, you can write and you be like, yeah, nigga, I know.
Look, I honestly, like, not the rapper vibe stuff. I don't know where I'm at on that. I just know I enjoy that, but I am meeting with somebody tomorrow because of a script.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, man, however they feel about it is what it is. But in my head, I know what it is. I think it's amazing. You know, but if they like, yo, this shit is this shit, I'm be like, I know it's this shit.
Nigga, I wrote it.
Right. So
you know what this just reminded me of? This was years ago. This had to be at least 5 years ago. Someone gave me a gift. This woman gave me an ink pen. It's like a really nice ink pen. And she was like, it was in like a nice box. She said, I want to give this to you as a gift because of what you do. She said, I think you're brilliant. And I want to give you this pen because I want to inspire you to make sure you never stop writing because you are really good at this. Yes. And I fucked her several times after that.
Text message conversations was crazy.
I like gifts too.
And never used the pen. And now this just inspired me. I'm nigga, hold on. I'm about to see if I still got this pen.
I was going to inspire you to fuck this bitch again. I was like, oh, that's great.
Yeah, that was interesting, man. Damn. That's what that gotta mean, man. If some woman just give you a gift like that, you know, you don't really know her and she just like saw you and she hands you a box with some stuff in it.
Nigga.
Is that the goodness of her heart? Or, you know, yeah, damn.
Mike, you know what else is crazy too, nigga? Is every nigga in the world has wrote 16 at some point in time. It's just like nigga just didn't pursue music. And you might have been good or bad or whatever. It don't matter. Every nigga understands hip hop and so on and so forth. So to even stand on you don't go around saying you're funny because it's consistently validated to you from doing performances. Me saying I'm nice is gonna have niggas addressing shit like, oh, a nigga saying he's nice at music, right? But once the music's out, then that'll be judged harshly because niggas be prepared to tell you it's not good.
Oh yeah, that's what
they be
do.
ready, bro.
Damn.
And right now the energy is more surprising and taken aback. And it's like, all right, that was reasonable. So when it's on some bullshit, they'll be like, oh, that was all right. But when there's been a couple, like he didn't do that for every song. It was just like a couple of pockets I had felt that he was just like, oh no, nigga, this is like, these BPMs are like perfect for you.
Yo, man, I think it's more interesting right now. Not more, but I think it's very interesting that Lance just left to find a pen that was given to him by a woman who wanted him to be great, but he just ended up smashing and never used the pen.
I agree.
That's so interesting.
But I think I was great.
Wait, you are great, but you talking about you great? You fucked her great too.
Yeah, like I think, but no, look.
What if her vagina had powers? Like she knew that. She gave you the gift, hoping you would do what you do and attempt to get it, but her vagina just gave you all types of creative ideas.
Look at how nice this is the pen.
Oh yeah, she definitely wanted some dick
in a box.
Look,
it's like that box. The pen is in a suit.
Yeah, it ain't even. It is though. It ain't in like plastic or nothing.
Look at that.
Oh hell no! What's your middle name? Like Lewis or some shit?
Lamont.
Got the LLW on there.
I have no idea how this woman found out my middle name. That's the most concerning part right now.
Cause she got where did she give you this pen at?
At a show.
Nigga. So she had been to a show before then, cause she didn't find out you was funny today.
Right. No, she had seen me a couple of times And she was like, every time I see you, it's better and better.
You
And
comfortable smashing stalkers like that?
yeah, nah, I don't want to say too much, but I probably already said it already now. But like I kind of knew her from before.
Mm.
Right. So then, then she started coming to show. Oh, and this pen got like one of them real soft beds.
Oh man.
Yeah, subliminal.
It's like a hotel bed.
She want you in her bed, nigga. That little strap over the pen, that was you being tied up, nigga.
You talking about the pen seatbelt?
Yeah, nigga. Little did you know, nigga. That's fantastic, nigga.
Yeah, man, that's a story that many don't have. Like I don't have that story. That's a great thing, man.
I don't know if I ain't never got no. I don't know if I've ever got a random gift from somebody somebody at a show. Like from a random supporter. That is.
I mean, I got a t-shirt
and then
or
some
whatever.
pussy, like,
yeah, and then pussy on top. Like
I gotta get my shit together.
For real, I've got so many random gifts from people, from fan. Matter of fact, check this out.
They might draw my picture or something. I got that before. I got some thank yous and some DMs.
Yeah,
but not like a gift that led to like pussy and then
it escalated when I start doing stuff with the Kings and NBA stuff and all that. So this lady right here, she's like, "Can I have your address? I want to mail something to you."
Always creepy.
Right. So then I had to get a PO box so people could mail stuff to me.
Damn, man, that's next level. You literally had to get a PO box. That's what you did.
Yeah, I don't want to get my address out like that.
Fuck around, somebody come and steal your catalytic converter.
You know what I'm saying? And then what?
Damn.
Look, she made me this
an ornament.
It's a Christmas ornament. It say 2019 and it say Lance Woods on it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a cool ass font.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, like cursive. But I just man, look, man, I'll say this. Since I started, man, people have been really supportive.
You're good. That's only because you're good, nigga. You started good, nigga. You started strong, and you've only gotten stronger, nigga. Trust me, it ain't always like that.
That's the reason.
I remember very clearly when motherfuckers didn't think this shit was going nowhere for me.
Yo, man, but when you talking pins, ornaments, vaginas, like, man, what more could a man ask for? Those are great gifts.
Yeah, and just people just willing to do stuff, design websites and design merchandise, and it's been like all types of things, man. People gifting me. I mean, people just giving me like shoes, like Jordans, all kind of stuff.
Nice.
But that when you said that, BT, it just made me that there's nothing funnier to me than how you describe how people look at you before you go on stage. That's the funniest shit.
You're expecting some bullshit, bro. That shit would probably break me, nigga, if the performance wasn't what it was. Like, and sometimes I click because I be on some bullshit. I'm realizing right now this goddamn tank top been on backwards the whole time. This motherfucker is inside out, and that's not even the bad part. The bad part is I did an audition in this bitch like right before this.
Oh! You had like a self-tape type thing.
Yeah, it was a Zoom audition. Who the fuck is this? Hold on. Hello.
Thanks to the friends and family rewards.
Yeah, Marriott.
Hilton.
Delta.
Gotta stop this shit, bro. How do you stop that shit?
You gotta put everybody on your block list. Every time you get a call, you don't like this.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna keep calling, but you gotta do it. Everybody who called gotta go on the block list.
Nigga, here's the crazy part, nigga. When they got me for sometimes the call be like a 323, nigga. It's like you get a 323 in LA, nigga. That's normally a good call. Like those be I was like, oh shit, that's Hollywood calling, nigga. 323s and 310s are like, even an 818 every now and then, but that 323 specifically, you're like, okay, I must have booked something or something. There's something as good is happening. Hey, this is Hilton Marriott. Get the fuck up.
So look, check this out. Oh, and these is your people. So T-Pain
Yeah.
and Usher, right?
Yeah.
So, and all I seen was a small clip. From the small clip I seen, T-Pain says Usher told him he damn near fucked up music with auto-tune.
Mm.
And then T-Pain comes out after and says, I didn't mean that as any disrespect towards Usher. I love Usher, but you know, like it's different when someone you admire says something like that, especially at the time I was going through other stuff and it was just like piling on. Right? Which
he
is
said he was depressed after.
yeah, but I don't think he was depressed because of that. I think he was saying that was just another what he said was it was a drop in an ocean of shit I was already dealing with. So it was still a drop, but I had other stuff going on. But the interesting thing is then Usher went and made an auto-tune song.
It was like T-Pain kind of went through some shit, bro. Jay made a whole song about death to artists. Like, damn, nigga, why don't you just let me live, man?
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't and it's weird now because auto-tune is back in full effect.
And it's so rampant that you can't really run from it. And on top of that, T-Pain still be making hits.
Yeah, especially now that he's checking his inbox.
Nigga. Wait, what?
You didn't hear about that?
What happened?
You didn't hear about this for real?
No.
So Jamie Foxx has said something to T-Pain online. I don't know all the details. Jamie Foxx has said something like I was trying to get T-Pain on something, but he ain't answer my messages. And T-Pain was like, Jamie Foxx ain't send me no message. So he go to his Instagram. He's like, yeah, bro, no message. And they was like, no, you see that folder right there? That's for people who you don't follow. All of those messages go over there.
Nigga, hilarious. Yeah, okay, got you.
So there's like now it's a thing of Jamie Foxx and T-Pain in the studio, and it's like I probably check my messages, and it's like several people though. He's like had all these messages from people trying to work with him, but he didn't know to go to the to that other folder.
Wow. Yeah, because there's the general, there's the primary, and then there's that other conversation those other ones you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just for people who you don't follow when they message you. Message request is what it's called.
Yeah. Yep, I'm looking at another request.
Yeah, in the message request. So, yeah.
Yeah, that is hilarious. And you know what's funny is it's like the blessings were already there and you just had to go collect them. It's like the Kevin Hart story about his mom putting the money in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was like, bro, it was all kinds of money there. Wait, what did you see what the details was with him and the Nicki thing?
Who, T-Pain and Nicki?
Yeah.
I don't know what no.
It was something going on. I didn't read the details, so it don't even matter. But it was something to the extent of like she was curving him on like working together, and she like apologized or some shit. But I wonder if this was all coming out around the same time. But it's funny because with T-Pain, he's nigga T-Pain. I remember when was it Up Down? Up Down came out.
Up down.
I remember when Up Down. Yeah. I remember when Up Down came out, it was like the world was kind of done with T-Pain, but I'm like, nah, you guys, but Up Down is going crazy. Like it was like an amazing song. I was like, sheesh.
Wait a minute, man. I need to catch up. What are y'all talking about? Usher and T-Pain?
T-Pain, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Word. I got so much to say about that. I don't.
Side-eye?
No, I just seen I just seen T-Pain. Because this the thing about T-Pain, right? Some stuff can be measured, right? So you can talk about who's the biggest artist and who sold the most records. We talking about a real impact. We talking about somebody who really changed the sound of music.
Yeah.
And you know, he looks how he looks and sounds how he sounds and talks how he talks. Right. None of those are bad things. It's just when they give the credit to those people, they want them to look and act a certain way. And that's not who T-Pain is.
Yeah.
Like, no, nigga, I'm a nigga from the South. This is how we get down. This is how we talk. This is how we kick it.
Yeah.
I seen him on, and I just seen the clip on the 85 South show when he's talking about the Michael Jackson shit.
Wait, what? No.
So T-Pain says, when he dropped Bartender, Michael Jackson called him, or Michael Jackson's people called his people and was like, Michael Jackson wants to meet you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Michael want to meet me? Which Michael? Michael from Good Times? Which Michael, motherfucker?
So, but that's different than what you think when somebody say Michael want to meet you. Like, nigga, who are we talking about?
And how you get my number?
You know what I mean? Like, fuck are you talking about? Michael wants to meet me. So, and he said he had the same story that I've heard several people have. Is Michael Jackson's voice is deep as shit. I've heard that several times.
Yo,
like
I have too, man.
I've heard that shit. Michael Jackson voice deep as a bitch.
Nigga, I've heard that, and I heard that nigga was got into a fight with Tupac, nigga. Not lying, nigga. I wish I was lying.
And look, I heard a Michael Jackson story.
And so that nigga had a full fist fight with Tupac over Madonna. That's
really funny.
I'm dead ass, nigga, between Boo Hef and Pat Cloud, nigga. I was like, nigga, are you serious? Dead ass, bro.
That's really fucking funny.
Yo, they say Mike was a Crip? Or I'm dead, nigga. I'm not lying.
No, they got them. They got that picture with the Crip shit. I feel like it's Photoshop.
I'm not lying, nigga. Nigga said that nigga Mike was a Crip, bro. He told you he was bad. I don't know why niggas didn't believe him. That nigga Boo Hef told that story, nigga. I was dying, but the details were just too nuanced, nigga. And everything, you know, you start hitting a follow up, and that nigga have like an answer for the follow up. He's like, wait, nigga, what? And the nigga Pac told me, he was like, no, the niggas told the stories too many times for it to be wrong. Cause every time he's told it's been exactly the same. And Boo don't always be on his shit like that. But nigga, on this story, this motherfucker don't miss a beat, nigga. And then if you look into it, you start coming up. You're like, nigga, wait a minute, what? Cause just the dynamics are just hilarious, nigga.
I heard a Michael Jackson story so fucking funny. And it's not my story to tell, and it's so out of pocket. But nigga, oh my fucking goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna tell it, but just know that this is not my story. But I heard this story from very, very, very trusted sources, right?
Exclusive. Bow, bow, bow.
So check this out. This is how the story goes, right? All right. So there's a comic, and then y'all know Eddie Griffin was really tight with Michael Jackson. So it's a comic, and it's Eddie Griffin, and it's Michael Jackson. So, you know, the comic clearly knows Eddie Griffin, and Eddie's like, yo, you can come kick it with me and Mike, right? And clearly it's Michael Jackson. So if Mike don't know people, he ain't just super cool with having motherfuckers around his personal space, right?
This is Mike.
This is Michael Jackson, man. So, as the story has it, Mike is asking Eddie, like, yo, is he cool? Eddie's like, yeah, man, he cool. Mike is like, no, is he cool? Is he good? Eddie's like, yeah, nigga, he cool. So then once Mike was comfortable with the comic, the nigga took his nose off and took a hit of cocaine and put his nose back on.